Okay, good afternoon students. In present chapter Animal Kingdom, still for so far we have discussed three phylums. First phylum is phylum Porifera, second phylum Coelenterata, another name for the Coelenterata is Midaria. Then next phylum we are studying, that is Ctenophora. So these three phylums we have studied. We have studied about the general characters of these three phylums still for so far. In today's class, we used to discuss about the next two phylums. What are those in the sense? Phylum Platyhelminthes and phylum Aschelminthes. Here, one thing you are going to remember. What is that in the sense? Still for so far, whatever we have studied the three phylums, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಟ್ಟ ನಾವು three phylums ಏನು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ತಂದಾಗ what we have studied there, what else we have studied in the sense, ಏನು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ವು, ಕಾಮನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಕಲಿತಿದ್ವು ಅಂದಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋರಿಫೆರನ್ಸ್ ಸೆಲ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ವು. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸಿಲೆಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟೆನೋಫೋರಾ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ tissue level of organization. Tissue level of organization, both are diploblastic. In the sense, two layers are there, ectoderm and endoderm. Now, next, how you are going to remember the general characters in the sense? From the Platyhelminthes, all are triploblastic. All are triploblastic. In the sense, what we are going to study from the Platyhelminthes, all the organisms are triploblastic. And these are showing the bilateral symmetry. These are the common characters we are going to study. And next one is, we have discussed their coelomates. These are the coelomates. Here we are going to find the pseudocoelomates. So we'll start with comparison now. First one we are going to study about the phylum Platyhelminthes. Phylum Platyhelminthes. From the phylum Platyhelminthes. Before the phylum Platyhelminthes, we have studied three phylums. More phylums study ಮಾಡಿದೆ. One is Porifera, Coelenterata ಮತ್ತು Ctenophora. ಈ ಮೂರು ರೋಗ ಏನು ಬಂದಾಗ diploblastic animals. Now here, first phylum Platyhelminthes. Body is dorso-ventrally flat, hence are called as a flatworms. Common Platyhelminthes ದಾಗ ಬರುವಂತ animals ಏನು ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೋ, they are called as a flatworm. Why the flatworms? ಯಾಕೆ flatworms ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? Now I think ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋರಿಫೆರಾ ಕಲಿಸೋ ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬುಲ್ ಜೊತೆ ಚಿತ್ರ ತೆಗೆದಿದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ದಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ದಿದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಪೋಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಆಂಟೀರಿಯರ್, ಪೋಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್, ವೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಾರ್ಸಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಆಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಕಾಲ್ ಕಡೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ posterior portion and back that is the dorsal and front that is the ventral. ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಏನಾಗೈತಿ ಈ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ನಾಗ ಯಾವಾಗ ಪ್ಲಾಟಿಹೆಲ್ಮಿಂಥಸ್ ನಾಗ ಡಾರ್ಸೋ ವೆಂಟ್ರಲಿ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡಾರ್ಸೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ದಿ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಸೈಡ್, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಫ್ಲಾಟೆನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಡಾರ್ಸೋ ವೆಂಟ್ರಲಿ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್, ಚಪ್ಪಟ ವರ್ಮಿಗಳಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಡಾರ್ಸೋ ವೆಂಟ್ರಲಿ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್, ಮೇಲಿನ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಚಪ್ಪಟ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ the common name for these platyhelminthes is flatworm. Understood? These are endoparasites. Here, this is the one important point. Endoparasite. Endoparasites in the sense, what is mean by parasites? Parasites andre ಏನು? Parasites andre ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಜೀವಿಗಳು ತಮ್ಮ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಫುಡ್ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಬೇರೆ ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವಲಂಬಿಸಿರ್ತಾವು, those are called as a what? Parasites. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರಬಹುದು. There are the two types of parasites. The organisms which are depend upon the other organism for their food and their what we are going to call that as a life cycle for their development and maturation. Okay, those are called as parasites. And there are two types of parasites. What are those? Endoparasite and ectoparasites. Endoparasites in the sense, the parasites are the organisms which live within the organism. Endo ಅಂತಂದಾಗಿನ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಮೇಲೆ ಅವು ಬದುಕೋದಿರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. those are called as endoparasite. Ectoparasites ಅಂತಂದಾಗ the parasites which are present outside the body of an organism. ನೀವು ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೀವು ಕಾಮನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವ್ದು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ectoparasite what we are going to call it as a ನೀವು ಏನದ ಬೆಡ್ ಬಗ್ಸ್ ಅವರೇ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಈಗೇನ ತೊಗಣಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ದು ಏನಿರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಹೇನು ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಆರ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ as a ectoparasite. So here these platyhelminthes are act as a endoparasites. In a sense, flatworms are present inside the body of an organisms, okay, including humans, right? These are here bilateral symmetrical. From platyhelminthes all are bilaterally symmetrical. Here also I written the bilaterally symmetrical. Same acoelomates. Here we are not going to found any coelom. Here we are not going to found any coelom. Coelom antandagina the body cavity is present in between the body wall and gut wall. So in the platyhelminthes they are flattened. ಚಪಟ ವರ್ಗಗಳು ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಏನಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ coelom ಇರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. Coelom is absent. That's why these are acoelomates. Then triploblastic, 3 layers. What I told you, ectoderm, endoderm, in between the ectoderm and endoderm, mesoderm. ಈ ರೀತಿ 3 germ layers ಇರ್ತವೆ. So you can find triploblastic with organ system of organization. Organ system of organization. These all are same. ಅಕ್ಕಡೆ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ ದ ಕೂಡ those are also bilateral symmetrical. ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತೆ. acoelomate ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ pseudocoelomate ಬರೋದು. ಎತ್ರೋಗದ ascendants. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಓಕೆ. Bilateral symmetrical. acoelomates, triploblastic with a organ system of organization. First ನಾವು ಪೋರಿಯರ್ ಕಲ್ತು cellular level of organization, ciliate ಮತ್ತು ಟಿನೋಫೋರಾ ಕಲ್ತು tissue level of organization. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾವು? ಇದು ಮುಂದಿನ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ನೀವು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಫೈಲಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ all are showing the organ system of organization. So this is a simple thing. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಾಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, platyhelminthes ಮುಂದಗಡೆ ಬರೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಬರೋದು organ system level of organization. Understood? So that is the organ system level of organization. Next ನೋಡ್ರಿ, these are the endoparasites. So these are having hooks and suckers. Hooks and suckers. Hook ಅಂತಂದಾಗ this what is going to happen ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಸೈಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಥೋड़ा ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ changes in a parasite organisms? In the sense, in the parasites there are not well developed sensory organs. Like sensory organs ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ ಕಣ್ಣು, ಮೂಗು, ಬಾಯಿ, ಕಿವಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೆಂಗೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಆರ್ಗನಿಸಮ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವು ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅಂಡರ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಇರಂಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ rather than this they are going to develop some extra organs. ಬೇರೆ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು? why they are needed? why the other organs are developed? for sticking to the parasite, sticking to the host. inside ಇರಬಹುದು, ಹೊರಗೆ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಇರಬಹುದು ಅಥವಾ ಫುಡ್ ಆರ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಿಷನ್ ಸಕ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಆಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ, there are other organs are there. so those in the sense ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಕಲಿತೀವಿ ಅಂದಾಗ platyhelminthes ಇದ್ದಾಗ hooks, hook like structure, hooks and suckers in the sense sucking, but hooks and suckers are present. Hooks and suckers are present in flatworms. Hooks and suckers are present in flatworms because they are parasites. Hooks are useful for adhering ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಡಿದಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬದುಕ್ತಿರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಿಡಿಯಾಕ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ hooks present ಇರ್ತವೆ. that is what hooks and suckers are present in flatworms. Next, in flatworms there are the specialized cells called as flame cells. This is very important. One mass question ಕೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Flame cells are found in platyhelminthes and flame cells are helpful in osmoregulation and excretion. Now name the cells which are helpful for osmoregulation and excretion in platyhelminthes. ಈ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? flame cells. Now the question is asked in such a way that write the functions of flame cells. Flame cells are helpful for osmoregulation and excretion. What is mean by osmoregulation? Osmoregulation in the sense what homeostasis ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. What is mean by homeostasis? In next year you are going to study the definition of homeostasis. In the sense the organisms are going to maintain their internal what we are going to call that as a homeostasis. Homeostasis in the sense the organisms which are going to maintain their internal what activities or metabolic things with the ever-changing external environmental conditions. Homeostasis in the sense the organisms which are going to maintain their internal environment with ever-changing external environmental conditions. For example, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊರಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ 37 ತನಕ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ 42 43 ಆದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ 42 43 ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಆಗತೈತಿ. ಸೊ that if the organisms are maintaining in such a way that here osmoregulation in the sense what the organisms which are going to maintain their what we are going to call as a fluid concentration inside the body with the ever changing external environmental conditions. That is what osmoregulation and excretion ಅಂತಂದಾಗ they used to remove their waste product. So flame cells are helpful for osmoregulation and excretion. Now here sexes are not separate. ಎಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಕ ಪ್ಲಾಟಿ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ತಕ sexes are not separate. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ನೀವು ಎತ್ಕೊ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಕೋರಿಫೆರಾದಾಗ sexes are not separate, Coelenterata sexes are not separate, and Endophora sexes are not separate. Here also sexes are not separate. So up to platy element sexes are not separate. Very fertilization is internal inside the body, and indirect development there is larval stages present. In the sense fertilization is internal, indirect development. Planaria is an example for what we are called as a platy element, shows the high regeneration capacity. And these are the examples: tinea, tapeworm, fascicula, liver fluke. ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ನೀವು ನೋಡಬಹುದು. ಈ liver fluke ಅಂತಂದಾಗ it is present in a sip. Within the sip ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ liver fluke ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. Understood? These are the general characters of platyhelminthes. By the name itself, platyhelminthes are including the flatworms. Body is dorsoventrally flattened. These are diploblastic. These are coelomates. These are what bilaterally symmetrical and having the organ system level of organization. Hooks and suckers are present. The important cells we are going to call them as a flame cells, specialized cells, which are helpful for osmoregulation and excretion. Sexes are not separate. Fertilization is internal and indirect development. Planaria shows the high regeneration capacity. This is about platyhelminthes. Next phylum we are going to study about the Ascalanthes. What is the difference? Here these are the flatworm in the sense dorsoventrally flattened. Ascalanthes, the body is round or a circular when the cross section is to take place. That's why them are called as a roundworms. How can we get commonly called as a roundworms? They may be free living. Ascalanthes are free living. Aquatic in the sense they used to found in a water. Terrestrial they used to found in on a land, or parasites in plants and animals. What we are talking about? Roundworms. Roundworms are free living, aquatic, terrestrial or parasitic in animals and plants. Now here the same point. These are also bilateral symmetrical, triploblastic. Here the change used to come, that is what pseudocoelomate. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಅಸಿಲೋಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ, ಸಿಲೋಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ, ಸುಡೋಸಿಲೋಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ. ಸುಡೋಸಿಲೋಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಏನೇನು ಅಂತಂದಾಗ pseudocoelomates are the organism in which body cavity is present in between the body wall and gut wall, but it is not lined by the mesoderm. In the sense they are going to scatter. There is no continuous, they are going to scatter. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿಥ್ಯ coelom ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ. That is what pseudocoelomates. Go through that definition. I given you in ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ पहिला ಹಿಂದಿನ ನಾ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಳಿಸಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. Pseudocoelomates. Okay. Organization means what? Organ system level of organization, that is the same. ಇಲ್ಲಿ acoelomates, these are pseudocoelomates. Here sexes are not separated from the Ascalanthes. Sexes are going to separate. Here I am written. Sexes are separated. Dioecious. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೀವಿ ನಾವು dioecious. Here the dioecious system is complete, developed, complete with a well developed muscular pharynx. In the sense ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ರೇನ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ರೇನ್ನಾಗ ಡಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಟಿಹೆಲ್ಮಿಂಥಸ್ ತಕ ಅಥವಾ ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಸ್ಪಾಂಜಸ್ ಸಿಲಿಂಡ್ರಾದಾಗ ಡಯೋಸಿಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲವಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ ಜನರಲ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇದರಿಂದ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಾಲ್ ಅಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಮಿಂಥಸ್ ದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ digestive system is completed from mouth to anus. Mouth to anus with developed muscular pharynx. Excretory, in the sense waste products are removed by the excretory tube through the excretory pores. That is very important. The excretory products are removed by the excretory tube through the excretory pores. Sexes are separated, in the sense these are dioecious. Male is different from the female, and usually females are larger than male. Females are larger than male. Fertilization is internal. Here also fertilization is internal. Indirect development, here the development is direct or indirect. Example, Ascaris Ucheraria. Ascaris Ucheraria. Regarding Ascaris and Ucheraria, we are going to study in the next year human health and diseases laga helminthes disease. We used to study in helminthes disease. We are going to study about the Ascaris and Ucheraria. So this is about the Ascaris. Platyhelminthes in the sense flatworm. Ascahelminthes in the sense roundworm. Platyhelminthes are endoparasites. Ascahelminthes are what? Free living aquatic terrestrial or parasitic in form, parasites in a plants and animals. Next, these are bilateral symmetrical. Those are also bilateral symmetrical. These are acilomates. These are pseudocoelomates. These are tetraplastic. Ascahelminthes are also tetraplastic. Organ system level of organization same way. Now next one is hooks and suckers are present in a platyhelminthes. Here there is no hook. Means if they are parasite, they are going to have hooks and suckers. Digestion is complete with developed muscular pharynx in a ascahelminthes. ಈ ರೀತಿ ನೀವು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಾಗ ಜನರಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇವನು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಆನಂತರ ನಾ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ascahelminthes ದಿಂದ ಏನು ಬರ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂದಾಗ what we are going to call it sexes are separated, dioecious. Sexes ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಏನಿರ್ತಾವು ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವೆ. That is what dioecious. Monoecious ಅಂದ್ರೆ sexes are not separated. Monoecious and dioecious. These two words you are going to remember. This is the dioecious in the sense sexes are separated. Opposite to the dioecious, monoecious. Sexes are not separated. Sexes are not separated. That is the monoecious. Understood? Now this is about what? Phylum Platyhelminthes and phylum Ascahelminthes. In today's class we have discussed about these two phylums, the general characters. Okay, and in earlier classes video we have studied about the Porifera, Coleotrata and Ctenophora. Okay, now from the Platyhelminthes we are going to get the bilateral symmetry and tetraplastic animals. Further ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಮನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಟ್ರಿಪ್ಲೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬಯಲಾಟರಲ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡು ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಏನು ಬರ್ತೈತೆ ಆನಿಮೇಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಸಿಲೋಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಬರೋದು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್. ಲೈಕ್ ವೈಸ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮೊದಲು ಅವನು ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನಂತರ ಯುನಿಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಬರೋಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಯುನಿಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಯುನಿಕ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಹೂಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸಕ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್. Flame cells are present for the osmoregulation and excretion. These are very important points. Idantu common batali commonity, illu commonity, endoparasite, and these are commonly called as flatworm. As easy as possible, you are going to remember 4-5 characters. After when you add particular characters, and the next one those sexes are not separated. Fertilization is internal and indirect development. So the question is going to ask you people write the general characters of phylum Platyhelminthes, write the general characters of phylum Ascahelminthes. And with 2 examples of care for 2 example 1 marks and the general characters there are the 4 marks. So this is very easy thing you are going to write for the in the sense you easy characters gavu yavagi 5 marks question keltaralla agi ತುಂಬಾ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Example ಯಾರು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ 1 marks ಆನಂತರ general characters ಬರೆಯಬೇಕು. So this from what we are going to call it general characters of phylum or general characters of class. You throw in one fixed question ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5 marks ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತೈತಿ. So what you used to do in the sense you used to remember these characters by comparing one another phylum. In the sense ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಾವೇನು ಕಲ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಥರ ಏನಿತ್ತು ರೇಡಿಯಲ್ ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಡಿಪ್ಲೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮುಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಯಲಾಟರಲ್ ಡಿಪ್ಲೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್, ದೆನ್ ಆರ್ಗನ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತವು. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸಿಲೋಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಅವು ಸುಡೋಸಿಲೋಮೇಟ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರೋವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಲೋಮೇಟ್ಸ್. ಇನ್ ಈಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಫೈಲಮ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ದಿ ಸಿಲೋಮೇಟ್ಸ್. Understood? So these are the few things you are going to remember, and you used to use some tricks to remember the general characters and that is helpful for you people while writing the 5 marks question. Write the general characters of Ascalmenthes, write the general characters of Platyhelminthes, example, etc. And what is the function of flame cells? That is 1 marks question. In such a way that he is to ask you 1 mark question or a 2 marks question. Okay, this is about regarding today's class, and in next class I used to discuss about the next phylum, that is Annelida, and in Annelida, from Annelida, all the organisms are coelomates. All the organisms are coelomates in the sense they are having the true body cavity which is present in between the body wall and gut wall. Okay, I will continue next with the what we are going to call it as a Annelida, and I will stop here and we will start in a next class Annelida. Thank you.